Well, hey loves, how are you today? Today's video is going to be just a chill, detoxing the brain, calm video. We're going to put some elf makeup on and we're just going to chit chat. So if that's something that is interesting to you, stick around. We're going to talk about it. So I don't know about you guys, but this is an extremely stressful time for me, and I'm sure a lot of other people too. It's Christmas. Lots of stuff is going on. Lots of family stuff is happening. A lot of Christmas shopping. A lot of stress around this time. So what I like to do is I like to chill for a little bit, and instead of being in a rush and all of that stuff, I like to just chill out and do my makeup, and it kind of relieves the stress of my brain, takes the thought away from some of the stresses that I've got going on, and it just kind of relaxes me and makes me feel good. So let's get started. And per usual, my hot flashes are kicking my ass today, and I have to take a break every so often just to kind of cool off. So we were just involved in one, and now I have to kind of relax from it. So, and as you can see too, hormones are absolutely just amazing, right? I feel like I'm 14. But anyway, so let's get started. Enough about the, woes of maturity. Okay, I'm going to use my Elf Camo Concealer. Very little of my Camo Concealer because this concealer is like a full coverage concealer. Using Elf Flawless Satin Foundation today. I haven't used this one, and it is in the shade Light Ivory. And we're going to try it today. It looks a little bit light, but actually, I think it might work. Very little. I put 2 pumps on my hand, and I'm just going to kind of swirl it around and let it heat up a bit, and get started with it. I'm just going to blend it with my Il Maquillage blending brush. And I'm just going to pat into it whenever I need a little extra. I'm going to try and not use too much today because I find that when I've been like real heavy-handed on the foundation, and I can tell. I want it to be nice and flawless, but kind of natural. Don't forget your neck. We don't want to look like we're attached to a different body. Coverage seems to be pretty good. I think obviously I'm going to have to spot conceal some things just because these amazing hormones that I have going on have made me feel like I am a 12-year-old girl and has jacked my skin like nobody's business. Hormones and plus the stress of just, life, everyday things happening and, things coming up and Christmas shopping and, taking care of kids, and even adult children need to be taken care of. So sometimes the stress of life just, you want to just kind of take a break from it for a minute, decompress, unwind, put some makeup on, feel good. At least that's what I like to do. And as usual, I have already put my hyaluronic acid serum on, and I've moisturized before we even got started. So I think I'm going to have to correct some things. So I just have my little city color corrector, and it's a cheapie. It's from dollar store, but it works. So we're just gonna color correct some things. So are you guys done with Christmas shopping? I sure am not. You even know what you're getting, people? Because I sure don't. So yeah, I just wanted to get back to basics today. Like I said, been stressed out a little bit, just everyday life happenings, and I just want to take a break for a minute. And I don't want to rush, and I don't want it to be like a 10-minute, makeup routine. I just want to chill, put my makeup on, make myself feel good. Because when you feel like you look good, it does change things. Gives you good vibes. So I'm just going to blend out my contour with an angle brush. Give myself some color. Like I've been sun-kissed without being sun-kissed. I don't know about you guys, but the older I get, the less I can tolerate heat. I absolutely love summertime, like love it. It's my favorite time. But I find that it's very difficult for me to be out in the sun anymore, just because I don't know. I can't. I feel like I'm melting. And you just want to blend really well. You don't want that line anywhere. And that was just my Wet n Wild Mega Glow light medium concealer or highlighter and contour. And my next thing will be, I'm trying to figure out which blush to use. Either my Wet n Wild or my Elf. And I think I'm going to go with Elf simply because most of the products that I'm using today are Elf. And this is my liquid blush. Just a little bit of these. They're pretty pigmented and they do a really good job. They blend really well, but I don't like. I know like the thing to do these days is like bring all of that like pink everywhere and the blush everywhere, and I don't know. I'm just not into that right now. I like to have some color on my face, but I really don't like that so much of the blush everywhere. Is that something that you guys are into right now? I want to be as natural as possible. And that just doesn't look natural to me. It looks clownish. Okay. Oh, do you guys do that? Like you put it on and then thinking that, you're just tapping it in and you're not, you're taking it completely off. That's what I just did. And I am going to try my eye makeup a little bit different today. I have been watching, of course, YouTube and all these beautiful ladies that do their makeup. And I was watching Dominique Sachet, I think is her name. I know I'm butchering that and I apologize. But she is an amazing, like she does so much and she's got such great tips and tricks on makeup. It's absolutely fabulous. So I am actually going to do a couple of the things that she's been showing us on her channel, and I'm going to try and do it today because she did a before and after, or actually not a before and after. She did a side by side, like half and half, and it was pretty crazy the difference in makeup placement, what it will do to your look. Like you can either be lifted or you can pull everything down. So she did a side by side. So I'm going to do it the right way and see how that works. I'm going to try and do a fairly light makeup today. So I don't want to do a whole bunch of stuff, but let's see. I'm going to go in with my Elf palette. This one right here. This is Nude Mood, my Nude Mood palette. And I'm going to take that shade and start off in the corner with it and just What she was talking about was you come all the way over here, just short of the corner of your eye. So it's going to give you that a lifted effect. You don't want to take it all the way to the edge. And that's kind of what I've been doing, is taking it all the way to the edge and then bringing it out. So we're going to try something today different. So I don't know if you can see that. So it is not at all the way at the corner of my eye, just before. I'm actually going to put that color all over my lid. And we'll do the same thing on this side, just before the corner of my eye. You want to flick it up towards the tail of your eyebrow. Okay. Ooh, ladies, I'm having a hot flash. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop for a second, cool down, and come back. I'll be right back. I'm back. Man, those things are crazy. Intense. So as you can see, I have brought it over from the very corner of my eye. So the premise of that is when you bring it all the way over to the corner, naturally, as we age, our eyes tend to droop down. So the whole purpose in stopping just short of the corner is to give us that lift. And that's what we're going for today. Any farther, I'm going to do my brows. And you guys know they don't have to be twins. And in my opinion, they don't even have to be sisters. But you do want them to be relatives. And I'm just using the darkest shade in the Nude palette. I'm at that 10-month mark for growing out my hair, which I'll let you guys see that when we kind of get finished with the look. But so I'm trying to go with the darkest color that I have in my hair now. It's the line of demarcation that drives me nuts. And it actually gets to a certain point and then it's not. And I wear my hair up all the time. So that's kind of a godsend for me because I keep it pulled back all the time for work. So I really don't notice I really don't notice the difference between the old and the new regrowth. So I think I'm going to go with that shade again. And I am going to line my lash line with it. I'm going to use this brush. And I'm just going to line my lash line. Kind of go underneath of my lashes to fill in all those little gaps and give my lash line a much thicker appearance. And just a tiny wing. I do the same on the opposite side. And just like we did the eyeshadow, we want to do that with the tight line also. You don't want to go all the way to the corner of your eye. Tight line this one the same. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to change the way that I like to wear my makeup. The older I'm getting, I know that I need to change some of the things because my makeup doesn't look the same that it did when I was, 30. So I want my makeup to look as pretty as possible, And I find that I'm kind of stuck at that in between where like I really want to change, but I'm so used to seeing my makeup on me a certain way. Um, and sometimes it's like, oh, what am I doing? It's growing on me though. I can tell you that it is growing on me. And these looks, I'm really starting to enjoy them more and more and more. And I'm starting to get more used to the idea. And I'm actually really loving the look of some of these new makeup looks that I'm doing. I'm a creature of habit, so change is kind of difficult for me, which I know it is for a lot of people. So baby steps, baby steps. I'm just going to use a little bit of that color that I put on the top, that first color we used, this one right here, and I'm just going to use a nice um, thin brush, and I'm just going to take a little bit of that color and just add a little to the underneath of my eye. I'm going to go in with my Fake Awake, and I'm just going to line a little bit of my bottom waterline to brighten my eyes. I don't like a whole lot, but this darkness um, closes off my eyes, closes off my eyes. And this just kind of widens them, just opens them up again. And I know sometimes I see these beautiful girls that use like a lot of this. I cannot do that, friends. When I see that there's a lot in that waterline, oh my gosh, it's just like, whoa, that's not that doesn't look right. So this is just my take on it. And oops, and it has a little sponge at the end so that you can blend it. And I like that idea too because it's not such a harsh white line. And then I take it into the corner a little bit too, just to brighten the corner. One eye that is smaller than the other. So sometimes I will take the Fake Awake and I will outline the top to kind of open that eye up and make it a little bit brighter than the other one. For lips today, I found a couple of nudes that I didn't realize that I had. And I think I'm going to use one of those today. It is, let's see. Oh my goodness, I can't see it. It's 172, and it is a L'Oreal color, and I really like it. And I'm going to pair it with my Elf cream liner. And this is another one too, where you don't want to line all the way to the corner of your mouth because, again, as we get older, our mouths have a tendency to droop down in the corners. So what you want to do is you want to fake a lifted look, and that is just going in the inner corner. So you're kind of coming underneath your line. I like to overline just a little bit. That gives me that nice pouty upper lip. And the same for the bottom. inside the corner. So you avoid the corners of the mouth altogether, basically. I love this color. I love it. And oh, it. You know what? It helps to clean out your makeup drawer. It really does. So yeah. All right. And I'm going to use my teeny tiny powder puff. These little things, I think they're so cute. From Elf. And I'm just going to take a little bit of translucent powder and I'm going to tap it in there. But I'm going to tap it off on my hand because I do not like a lot of powder because the powder ends up settling into the lines and things like that. And I do not like that. But I will tell you that you can tell a difference between not using powder and using powder. Along my smile lines and my marionette lines, can you see that? The difference? Pretty crazy, right? Now, mind you, it's not going to make them completely disappear, but it does have a little bit of a blurring effect on those lines. Okay. Now, my Elf setting spray. Oh my goodness. Wow, ladies, that tells you just where my brain's at today. I almost completely forgot my mascara. Holy cow. Okay, I'll be right back. Gee whiz, I went into complete relax mode today. So, and I'm just using my Colossal Lash in black to give me some eyelashes. Oh, Roxy's leaving her mark again. I'm telling you, I love her. She's an amazing little pup, but oh my gosh, she spreads her hair everywhere. All right, guys, you know the drill. If you've made it this far in the video, if you would, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell so that we can hang out and talk about makeup all the time. I would appreciate it. That would be fabulous. And also, let me know in the comments, is makeup a calming ritual for you? It is for me. I know during the week it's a fast-paced kind of situation because I have to be at work, but on the weekends, it's like my detox, my decompression, my quiet time, and I absolutely love it. And I think maybe that might be why I am beginning to spend more time with new looks and things like that, because I like the idea of being able to just relax and get out of my head just for a little bit and calm down and just enjoy some quiet time. Okay, and now my Elf setting spray. Okay, I need one of those really pretty fans that everybody has, not just the notepad. Okay, okay, that's it. I'll be right back. I'm going to do my hair. I'll show you my 10-month outgrowth or regrowth, and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, guys, this is the look. Different light. I like it. It lifts. Okay, final look. I like it. It's light. Lifting, easy, stress-free, and I actually really like it. It's nice and fresh, something different for me. I really like the idea of going much lighter on my makeup. It gives you a lifted look. It's not so dark, it's not heavy, it's bright, and I really like it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is this a look that you might go for? As always, I will put everything in the description box so that you guys know the colors and the product that I used. And yeah, I really like it, guys. So let me know. And here is our 10 months worth of regrowth. Not too bad. Coming along. All right, guys. Till next time. Bye.